What's up, fight fans? Mr. Mustache here. All right, Brian Ortega pulls out the arm triangle choke out of his ass against Yair Rodriguez in the third round to earn the victory in a crazy back and forth fight, right? You had Ortega who rolled his ankle right in his introduction, right as Bruce was introducing him. He was jumping up, getting himself loose, and you see he roll his ankle, and you see it in his eyes, you see it in his coach's Hender's eyes, like, oh shit, like this did not just happen. This Are you fucking kidding me? This did not just happen. And to start the first round, did not start any better. Ortega got clipped several times, hurt, dropped on I think 3 or 4 different occasions by Rodriguez. Yair looked like he was breezing his way into a dominant victory, and then Ortega was just able to just be resilient, tough, durable, showed that he wanted to be there, that it was his time. I mean, dude, even myself and like 80% of the people that did my polls thought that Ortega did not have any chance of victory here. I mean, there's people even joking that like he stood no chance against Yair. And early on in this fight, you're like, oh yeah, like this looks exactly like what most people thought was going to happen in this fight. But once Brian was able to recover, he was able to get it dirty, get it on the ground. That second round when he was able to get that top position on Yair and just really like spend that round just recovering, and then just once Yair wasn't able to beat him in that first round, you saw like the demoralization set in for Yair as Brian was able to implement his game plan and recover. And for him to find that arm triangle choke there in the third round was just what a comeback, right? Like what a fucking comeback. Like that was crazy. Like Brian Ortega is just like, hold my fucking beer, guys. And I think even with the loss for Yair, I don't really think he loses much stock. I don't think he loses much traction for how good that he was looking early on in the fight. Brian puts himself right back into like that title contention picture. I don't know if he gets that title fight yet against Ilya. I think Volk takes some time off, so I think Ilya's going to defend the belt, but I'm not sure if it's going to be against Ortega right away. I think Ortega's going to have to fight Movsar. I think that really is like the fight to make. As much as Movsar is like this boring fighter, yeah, he gets a lot of decisions. He's a very technical guy. And, all of his wins in the UFC have been decisions. But I think him and Ortega would be a good matchup because I just think if you're a purist, Movsar is next in line. But with the performance that Ortega just did against a former interim champion in Yair, you can't deny that as well. So maybe a true number one contenders match with Brian Ortega and Movsar. I think that would be a good fight. And then for Yair, I think Arnold Allen. I think Arnold, who's now on a 2-fight losing streak as well to Max, and most recently Movsar. I think Arnold Allen and Yair Rodriguez, I think that fight would be absolute fireworks. You got just the brawling, striking style of Arnold against the wild, unpredictable kickboxing style of Yair Rodriguez. I don't know, man. I think that's the fight to make. I think with Arnold also fighting recently as well, not taking a crazy amount of damage, I think that's the fight to make. Guys, that's going to do it for today. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. What is next for Yair Rodriguez and Brian Ortega? Love to hear your guys' thoughts and, guys, what you guys thought on this fight. And, guys, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button to continue getting more MMA content by yours truly. Help the channel grow. Mr. Mustache, MMA News out. Let's fucking go, fight fans.